Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new action crime drama thriller, The Informer. And this is directed by Andrea Di Stefano, and it's starring Joel Kinnaman as a man who is deeply involved with the FBI and being an informant and being stuck inside this Polish mafia. And the plot is very convoluted, very complicated, and overly twisted and turning, but the basic idea is he winds up getting thrown out into prison to save the FBI's case. So he has to live through this, and his wife and daughter have to live through this. And not only that, but you have this one FBI agent who's pushing against the norm of like her boss. And then you have this other cop because his friend got killed during this unfortunate incident at the beginning of the film, and you have his story and everything thrown together, and they basically throw the kitchen sink at you in terms of plot wise in The Informer. But they throw so many different ideas that all feel so stale. Nothing in this movie feels like it's new or inventive or interesting. It all feels like been there, done that, but better. As in, this has been done better. It just feels like a bunch of orchestrated ideas that it's like, you know what, this was cool in this movie, this was cool in that movie, but without the passion or inspiration behind those story choices thrown together, trying to hit so many different boxes. And because you have like the FBI perspective, the NYPD perspective, this man's perspective, the informer. Of course, there's like a weird henchman type in the film who's extremely dangerous, and you get scenes like that. And I feel like so much of the cast is either like Joel Kinnaman is fine. He's not the most charismatic actor. He doesn't really bring a whole lot of presence to this role. He does his job, does it all right. And then you have like a Rosamund Pike and Ana de Armas, who are both pretty flat in terms of their character, which feels wasted because they're both talented actresses. Then you have, because Rosamund Pike plays the FBI agent, and then her boss is Clive Owen, and can they really give Clive Owen something more interesting to do in films nowadays than just be a really bad stereotypical character? Bad guy. And then you have Common, which Common's not a great actor. He just does his thing, and that's the thing. So many of the actors in this are either completely underutilized because their characters have no substance, or it's a lot of actors that just kind of do their thing. And none of that makes any of this film exciting or interesting or really reaching out and grabbing you. And by the end, I'm just like, I'm glad it's over because I was kind of bored. And I'm probably going to completely forget this movie within like a day, which is unfortunate. But in the end, The Informer does a whole lot of everything, but none of it truly interesting or engaging or new or fresh. So, if you really like crime dramas, you might get some enjoyment out of this. If you need something more than just like, I like this drama, I like this kind of genre, then The Informer's not going to be able to give you enough for you to really enjoy the film, similar to myself. But those are my thoughts on The Informer. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.